Well then, hello. Um, One thing to Williams, if you were not a bot, I'm sorry for the timeout, but like, if you're a first-time chatter, I started a stream and I haven't even done anything yet, and then you send a message like, "I love your stream, please add me on Discord." It's just, I mean, so. I am just immediately starting with the co-op. I assume that Phantom is going to join soon. We'll see. His account was created 11 minutes ago. Okay, I didn't even check that. Yeah, well. Alright, we have the hover pack now. Oh, this is such a big difference maker. This is awesome. Okay. Now let me start by cleaning up the factory a little bit. Yeah, the same. Like the stream won't be a long one, so I'm not sure whether or not. We'll have a lot of time to play here. I mean, the time that I do have, we can use. Yeah, same here. Don't we all have stuff to do today? Probably. Okay, I can just continue this into the cliffside. Maybe. Yeah. Like maybe just replace these windows with walls. Seeing as we're into the mountain, doesn't really make sense having walls here. And then over here, could do the same thing. Maybe I just make blueprints with walls, or I just use the same blueprint, you know. So we got this one. I might as well use the. Where is it? So. Wait a second, that doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh. That should be fine. Well, on the other hand, I do want this walkway to continue. So, just continuing into this wall. I kind of need to turn here. I mean, I already knew that this part here was going to be going to be annoying. And also, like, let me just deconstruct this one. Yeah, it's this one, isn't it? Let me just redo this wall real quick. Because they are actually all one tile too much to the left, I think. So this one does seem to be aligned. And this is my wall segment 2, so see, now this seems to be aligned. There we go. And that is why we use blueprints. Because, oh, I would not like to be doing this all by hand again. Even with blueprints, this is kind of monotonous. Now, that still begs the question, what am I doing with this corner here? Because ideally I would just round the corner over here already, where I am now. The problem is I'm getting awfully close to our constructors, although no, I actually have the space. Okay, let's do that. One problem is I don't have an inner corner, so to speak. So I have this corner piece for the outside, which aligns like this, so that's fine. Then where's my inner wall segment? Top, this one. Yep. Which then should go like over here. I think. Let me do the outside first. If I do just another outer corner, that actually looks weird. I don't really have an inner corner, do I? I could do this. Not sure that I like how that looks from the outside, but I could just put a pillar in here to connect them. Not the prettiest design I've ever seen, but okay. And for the inner segment, okay, so for the inner segment I then want to do this. I think and then this. And I don't have an inner corner here, but that can just be like it is now. And then I'll check how I'm going to do the bottom side. 2-meter foundation. Yeah. There we go. And then I can check how to do the bottom side later. Although, still getting used to the controls of this hover pack. That doesn't make sense because this is going to be one wide. I actually don't need a corner here. Just want this to be a wall segment again. That one goes in there, and then the top segment needs to align here. There we go. Not sure about this corner part here though. Like all the foundations align, that is correct. Same over here. That's probably because we're not going from a... We're not doing a 90-degree turn, we're just dropping it back a little bit. This should be fine. And then what about these two? Yeah, these two can go. And I'll drop in this foundation for good measure. Okay, that looks good. Oh. Now this is going to have to change. Yeah, I want to make it match up here. That's an inverted ramp. So that should be like that. This one does need another foundation downwards. I might be able to use this one in here. Oh, there he is. Yeah, so I can use this one and then a normal corner, inverted corner. Hmm. Well, how am I going to do this? No, that doesn't work. Is it this one? Yes, that seems to be it. Okay, that was harder than it seemed. Like, corner foundations are always annoying.
Here. Sorry, guys.
Hey, Phantom.
Audio sorted. Usual issue. How we should be able to hear everything. Good morning.
Okay, good morning. How are you doing?
How we doing? I'm good, man. I'm good. I went back to bed. So I had a bit of a sleep. Didn't we, Storm? Hey.
Yeah.
I had an alarm set for 8 AM, so I thought I'll get another hour and a half. It'll be good.
Still early.
9:15, and I just woke up.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's an hour earlier there, and I'm tired as well, so.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out corners. Because
you're doing the building.
yeah, I'm stuck on the cliff face again.
Alright, well we're going to open up with a hard drive scan. So we've got plastic AI limiter
Okay. Or?
or Caterium wire.
Ah.
Now Caterium wire is an excellent one
Well,
because
yeah.
it's one Caterium ingot to 8 wire. So when we've got, not now obviously, but when we've got a build that needs a lot of wire,
Or surplus of Caterium. Yeah.
I mean, we've got an absolute massive surplus of Caterium because we're not using it.
Yeah.
We're using a lot of quick wire, but quick wire is 1-to-1.
Quickfire also just like it's not a lot that we use of it, right? We don't use it. We don't use it in. Do we use it in any builds? Maybe for the circuit board? No.
I don't think you've put it in any of the I don't think you've put it in any of the blueprints because we didn't unlock the Mark II. We didn't unlock the Mark II wall mounts. So you've done Mark 1s through all the power in there. I've got a lot of Mark II posts in, and that uses quick wire. I think, doesn't the pylon use quick wire? No, it doesn't use as normal.
I think I can do this.
And what have we got left in the shop? Did you buy the lift yet?
I didn't, and that would be a good purchase.
So there's the lift and the throughput. So that's 15. There's the 5 for the containers left. I don't think we'll use them. We've got a basic shelf unit, a hazard box, and a medical box. You'd have them just because you'd have them. I did want the Caterium paint, that gold paint. I'm expecting that to look good. I don't think we've got anything left to buy.
I mean,
really.
I do want all of the paints as well, so.
Of course, yeah. Oh, wow, I thought we had more of the architecture stuff, but we don't.
I mean, you know me by now, I just want everything.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm a bit greedy.
Ooh, radiation filters. They are one coupon for 10 ionized iodine infused filters, so we don't have to make them.
Okay.
And then obviously parts, which we're not that bothered about, to be fair. Although smokeless powder, for making ammo, it's a bit of a pain to make the smokeless powder, and the rifle is by far a better weapon. So it might be an option to get a few stacks of the smokeless powder so we can make a few stacks of ammo.
Mm-hmm.
Especially further out where there's lots more of the bigger creatures, like up where we did the aluminium, there's lots of stuff packed in up there and lots of spiders, and I hate fighting spiders. And the rifle that you can get, it's really good. Like taking out hatches, it's like 2 shots, and it's way better than the Reebok gun. Plus, I like hunting animals.
I mean,
So,
yeah. Like, if you... But that's parts that we can make as well, right? Or...
yeah, it's just the smokeless ammo is just, it's a pain to make. You've got to use a refinery, so and you've got to use like oil or something. Yeah, the heavy residue from the oil.
Okay.
Like, right now, we don't need to buy it because we've actually got cast off oil that we could put into a refinery and make some. And then the black powder is sulfur and coal. Like I can go over there and sort that out relatively easily to use some of the cast off residue.
Yeah.
Or we could sacrifice a little bit of that efficiency. So in total, the power generation over there, while we're at the level we're at where we can't get more resources out of those oil veins, we're at 52. I think it's 52 generators. Our use for turbo fuel our packaged turbo fuel use is not that high. But I don't know what trains run on. I haven't looked at the fuel for trains. Wouldn't be surprised if that's a fuel, like a liquid fuel. So yeah, I keep getting told that a few people have given me the tip. I don't keep getting told. Sorry, a few people have given me the tip that alien DNA going into the sink is worth it, and that all your animals want to go through there. And I'm like, well,
I mean, maybe.
It's great for biomass and liquid biofuel. So like, as a backup power source, or even an additional power source, it works better than cutting the trees down and using the trees for biomass. And animals, the animals, there's lots of them out in the bauxite one where we were, and there's loads out in the. I mean, there's loads everywhere. It's really easy to.
I mean, we could like not opposed to it. Oh, I am placing my blueprints wrong now. The thing is, I don't see a need for it either. If you want to do that, it's okay. But
we've done lots of things that we don't have the need for.
Yeah, that's also true. But it's like we're just sinking all the excess resources from other builds, and that is already much and probably enough.
I don't think we need to sink. I don't think we need to sink the DNA.
So, don't think we need to, but we could.
No.
There's absolutely no reason not to either.
Well, I think it's more useful as a power source, and a health potions, not potions, the inhalers. Sorry, the healing you get from inhalers, it's a much better use.
Yeah.
Unless it's an expensive way to do it, but it works. I've got another hard drive on scan, and I'm just getting a new one now. Okay, so we've still got 4. I will find that recipe you want. I will find that recipe that you want.
Yeah, it's going to be the last one ever, right?
I mean, at this rate, I mean, it can't be really, surely, can it?
It can.
Because in reality, like you said, you literally put it perfectly. You know, we do the first 50. Even if we don't accept any of these, even if we need them, if we accept that we're not going to take any of them, regardless of whether we like that one, or whether we're going to be able to use one, unless we urgently need it, the longer we hold out not taking any of them, the fewer hard drives it's going to take to find it.
Yeah, that's true.
That will mean it's not going to be the last one, because for every one that we accept, it puts that opposite blueprint back into the fold. So the longer we keep them as the pairs and just keep them options there, we'll find that one that we wanted.
Well, yes.
I mean, I've unlocked like 14 now, have I?
Have you already unlocked 14 blueprints or just hard drives? Oh, hard drives, you mean?
No, the hard drives, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think we've accepted any, have we? Did we accept one?
Don't think so.
The silica, I do like the idea of the silica circuit boards one. Because I think I also saw there's one for computers, although I can't remember what that one is, and I don't know whether I've got it. I'm just going to go back and look. I know we've got the options of silica circuit boards. Well, this one's 82% done, I might as well hang around. So only got a minute and 44 left. Library. Did I see one for computers? I know I've seen one for computers. Crystal computers, there we go. Crystal computers is circuit boards and crystal oscillators. So what we could basically do with a crystal, with a quartz vein, is remove the need we can make computers and circuit boards out of quartz instead of
using
any
copper.
plastic.
Oh, plastic. Ooh.
Yeah, no plastic for copper for circuit boards. There is also a silicon version of the high-speed connector as well that uses circuit boards, which obviously if we have the silicon one for that, we're already using quartz for. And then uses silica and quick wire to make the high-speed connectors.
Yeah.
So those three together, I don't think we've got the. I'm sure we just didn't we get the. Oh, I might have unlocked it on mine. I thought we got the silicon circuit board. Yeah, we did. So we've got all three. So like that would be the first, other than finding your recipe, that is the first three that I would want to do. To go to one of the quartz veins, probably the ones where we've depoted. I think we're repurposing nearly all the quartz in the two that we've just put on.
I mean, I'm fine with taking a few. Like I said before, if you want to use a certain recipe, then take it. Like, there's no point in just not taking it, you know?
Oh, I'm gonna find your thing. I'm gonna find it.
I mean, it's not rarer than anything else, apparently, but yeah, I'm starting to doubt that.
Ethereum computer. So that's circuit boards and quick wire and rubber. Still no plastic for the computer, but it would be plastic on the circuit board.
Still on blueprint mode.
What's that, the computer? The crystal computer. I almost think the crystal computer is easier, although it does need cable.
I mean, and then we can just build a factory for crystals.
I mean, I bet later we're going to need a lot of computers, right? Like supercomputers take a lot of computers to build them.
Well, yeah, but I'm just using those computers. I'm building them at the spot that I'm using them. So, not to say that I won't be using that alternate recipe, because it really sounds nice.
Did we get steel screws? No. We've just got cast screws, so that's 5 ingots. So rather than screws being from rods, it goes straight from ingots into cast screws. It's 50 a minute instead of whatever screws is. What, 20? 15? So that's quite a good one. I'd say that would have made your build for phase 3 so much easier.
Wait, what recipe?
Cast screws. So it's not the steel screws. It's iron ingots straight to screws and cutting out the rods.
Oh yeah. No, in this case not really, because I also need rods, but that can be really useful in some other cases. I feel.
I mean, you needed rods, so you'd still had some smelting of rods. But you wouldn't have needed. You would have been able to supply screws faster and easier, so it would have reduced the amount of iron that you needed to use, and increased the amount of screws you. Well, I think it's about the same amount of iron for more screws.
Mm-hmm.
So rather than it being having to make one rod and then make the 4 screws, you can go straight from iron ingots to the screws, bypassing having to use those rod manufacturing. Not only that, it puts out 50 a minute, so you've got to run less. Same amount of iron, because you have to put more iron ingots into it, but it also puts out screws faster.
It's also just less.
And less buildings. You don't have to have like 20 constructors running making rods and screws. Instead, you'll have like 5 constructors running ingots to screws, and because it puts out 50 a minute, you haven't got to have, again, it reduces the number you've got to have. So it's a good one. We're not going to unlock it though. We don't need it now. We're not building a factory right now. But next time we need screws, that might be an interesting one to
keep in mind.
We haven't got the screw. I know you know about the screws to steel screws. I've seen them as well. I think I actually have that one available to me in my game.
I mean, steel screws are... I mean, as far as I know, they're awesome.
I mean, it's a high output for large factories. It's a high output recipe through the foundry. Through the foundry? No, I think it's through an assembler. It takes. What is it? Is it through a compactor? But you've got to make these steel first. So you take one steel beam, and it makes like a whole bunch of screws. It's like one steel beam to 50 screws or something. And it puts out something like 120 a minute or something. It's really or 100. I think it's 100. So it's like twice as good as this recipe, and it uses one steel beam. This is the other thing that happens as well, though. It's like if you've got the steel screws option, are you actually going to ever use this cast option?
Probably not.
Probably not, no.
Like,
Again, you have to make the steel.
I feel like I would either do the steel one or the normal one. Like, if I had the steel option available, I would either do the steel one or the normal one.
Yeah. I had a thought. Let me print these 30 tokens. I did have a thought for your... we were talking about the lift.
Yeah.
Let me unlock. I just need to do some additional unlocks. I'm going to put a token back into the shop because it unlocks some more stuff. She's going to send a message. There she goes.
Fix-It sees what you did there. How creative. I have also been creative. There is something extra special for you in the awesome shop. It is a marvel of technology. It is truly the shape of the future. I will be sad if you do not use it and love it, and tell any friends you make in the future all about it.
So if you didn't know already, the makers of Satisfactory have had quite a few little digs at Elon Musk and Tesla, and in the shop under Fix-It Specials.
Yeah.
Do I have to come out the shop? I have to come out the shop. Hang on. There's now a Cyberwagon, a drivable vehicle that looks like the Cybertruck. And there's a Fix-It checkmark. You know, like the Twitter X. Like authentic, yeah. Well, they added that in. You see it a bunch of different places. It's actually in the Fix-It shop logo anyway, but there's a sticker added in as well for it. And we can buy the sticker or unlock the sticker for 8 tokens.
Okay.
Not important, but...
No, it's just a cool one.
Architecture. Your lift has been purchased.
Thank you.
I'm not going to get the modern railings because I like them. I don't know it. So do you like the modern floor pack? I like the industrial one, which is why
the walkways. The walkways.
Yeah. I think the industrial one looks nicer than the modern one.
I haven't used either of them actually at this point.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to purchase both of these as well then. I just think I wasn't sure whether it would be a little bit of a waste to buy it.
Just buy everything.
I mean, yeah, but I mean buying it yet.
Yeah.
Let's just see where we're at with point 2. We've got 30, I've added 30. Okay, well, I'm not even going to look anymore. So I've got the lift purchased, and I was thinking for your build, you know, when we were saying, where we're going to put the lift, and I originally suggested putting it
I'm thinking of removing this, putting a door in here.
So, yeah, we were thinking about where to put a lift in that room, right? And we're talking about it just going in the middle. It doesn't really matter. It's not actually a functional factory. It doesn't need to be efficient placement for it, as long as it fits for the building to go up, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you did want to put it off to the side, what about putting 2 in? Who says we only have to use 1? We just put it, go in the door and have 1 on either side, right?
Right. Yeah.
That way you wouldn't have to have it in the middle of the floor as it come in.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like you wanted it to go in the floor, in the middle.
No, I mean, kind of. Like, let me think about this. I thought about putting it on the side as well, because like you said, we could just put 2 of them in, and that's completely fine. Problem there was that I didn't see a way of fitting them on the sides. I don't think I saw a way of fitting them nicely on the sides.
Okay.
So, I mean, that was a problem that I had.
It's this one.
A foundation. Yeah, I think I can still use the beam here.
Oh, is that pipe going too far away? How are we going to do this? So, let's...
Do we have railings that we can unlock? Are you still
yeah,
there?
you've got both packs.
Okay.
Both packs, the railings are already unlocked, yeah. You can find them in architecture attachments section, subsection 4.
Oh yeah, they're modern and industrial railing. Nice.
Yeah. So the industrial one we had, but when we got the walkways, modern ones have only just unlocked.
Okay.
That's irritating. That truly is irritating. This doesn't have to go here though. So let's just move this.
Might as well do this right.
Yeah. does that not fit?
I'm going to have to put in the signs myself now. Oh right, because they're normally in the pillar there. That's fine. I also need to fix these corners. Yeah.
Why did I do that?
I mean, I could still just put windows in here though. Reason to overcomplicate this. Yeah, I don't think I can come out here.
Why do we not have...
I love how I can just do like, I'll build the elevators, then I'll build the floor through the elevators, and then I'll just put floor holes where they would normally be. But the elevators are completely not connected to them. It's all an illusion.
I'm so used to using the jetpack that I'm just... I'm not using the hoverpack at all.
Yeah, the hoverpack is just... I mean, I am using the hoverpack, it's just... It is still weird. It's just weird not falling down.
It is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think I spend so much time travelling away from power as well.
Yeah, like, at that point it's probably also just easier. If you don't have any power, then you really don't want to Yeah, be traveling away, traveling with the hover pack. I mean, I'm just going to put in a beam here and here to get a little bit more of a frame. Even though it's just a blank white wall that I need. I kinda wanna put a light in here. Or fix these corners. And again, is anyone ever going to notice? Are you ever going to notice this?
Sure, I have no idea. I don't even know what I'm supposed to not notice. Or question what I notice.
Tell me when you don't notice it, and then I know that you didn't notice it.
I wouldn't even know to look for it, so I probably won't notice it, so don't worry.
That's the entire point. If I tell you to look for it, then you are going to notice. I mean, at least now it's going up. Oh, that's a big dog.
I don't remember how much compacted. I can't remember how much compacted coal I actually need.
Compacted coal for what?
The whole fuel line.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, I love the hover pack. I mean, I'm not even walking anymore. Like, there's no reason for me to be flying here. No reason at all, so... Not sure if I like that or if I feel that's needed. Let me try to do this on the window and then see if I can make it look better. Oh. Yeah, if I do this, then something is wrong. Now the thing is, if I just put a painted beam in here.
nice. Smokeless coal down to here.
I mean, that works, and that also gives me a way to like get power lines up and around if I need to. While this just looks really bland. Let's...
Hey up, mate. How you doing?
We'll get it out. Yeah, we don't need it. I found a better solution. This game is all about finding solutions to problems, right? And the biggest problems are how it looks. Maybe I could just do 2 beams next to each other instead of 3 beams clipping each other. Oh, right. Phantom.
What?
That's your responsibility today.
Oh, it is, yeah. Sorry, I was too busy trying to sort things out. I didn't do that.
Oh, I forget a lot of the time as well, so don't worry about that.
I'm very sorry I missed that.
Again, you're definitely not the only one who's missed that for half stream yet, so...
Right.
There we go.
Left is
mean-
sulfur. Straight on is powder. No, black powder.
I'm gonna go figure out how to make a T-junction and how to make a corner with these things.
Some more.
Yeah, let's go make a corner. mean, at some points they might also have to be more supported. Like here we can just connect that, here we can just connect that, so not that worried about it. This one will go into a wall, so that's fine. This one could be going into a wall. We'll see. Let me make a corner and a T-junction first.
Didn't originally want to take this tree out. Kind of wants to keep it, but tree's gotta go.
Trees can go? What?
I didn't want to take this tree out. I was trying to save it. I was staying on board with the whole trees can stay.
Oh, yeah, well, I agree, but then again, trees are just in the way sometimes and they just have to go.
Trees are finite, yep. What about the oxygen?
No, oxygen's included in this one. I mean, you try to play this game while removing no trees. See how that goes.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's
I feel like this needs to be a Fat Mark 5 goal.
I mean, no tree sounds like a challenge.
We'll just end up building in space.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know whether I need to increase this then to account for black powder. Oh, sugar! No! Oh, no, 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 no. I just fucked up.
What?
Oh, I just fucked up.
What you do?
I've sent black powder into the factory that's taking
Oh, that's gonna explode.
the one that's using compacted coal.
Yeah.
So it's hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's so far backed up that it's not made it down there yet. In a real factory, you exchange black powder for coal, and you're going to get bombs.
So good thing that's not the case here.
Yeah, it's not down here yet. Oh, it's nearly down here though. Oh, it's literally in the lift. Oh my days! The first one is actually on the lift, on the elevator, on the belt, just before the belt I've just dismantled. That's how close it was. That's halfway. It's like halfway down the belt that was before the belt I took out. Jesus. Okay. All right. We want a smart splitter right just here. It is going to clip for now, but that's fine. go into that dismantle box over the back there, so that's okay.
Could also do this on the corner.
Flaps on there. That's fine. Except I can't do that on it.
Now, what do we do with this corner?
For now, I'm just going to put it into a container.
I mean, that doesn't look too bad.
Storm. Stay here, girly. Good girl. Okay, right. Rubber is back in. Is that working? I mean, I know that the battery's backed up now, but are we getting mostly plastic in here? We are. So we had a problem, didn't we, with like rubber being the primary source of stuff into the factory?
Don't know if that's still a problem, but in the beginning, yes.
I mean, it all backed up. So what I did was I put the input into the train, into the station, into the truck stop as a Mark 1 belt. So it slowed it right down what was capable of coming in, and that made it that plastic just full throttle went in and meant that we got more plastic than rubber.
Okay, yeah.
But it doesn't matter now because the whole thing's backed up.
Yeah.
Off 2 full containers of rubber and thing, and that's where we're sinking it. Not sinking it. That's where we're depoting it. I don't know if you saw that minor change I made. I put depots on. I didn't know whether you wanted to depot the heavy frames there as well, just so that it looks tidy and all 3 are done in the same place. I did heavy frame factory, but
I did see you did that, and yeah, that's fine. Well, at least for now, you know.
yeah.
I don't think that's a good permanent solution. Yeah.
I mean, rubber and plastic can be synced here, so the sinks can be just taken off there if you want. I'm over here now. I can set it up.
Well, not sure where we want the depots to be in the long term, so.
Nice.
That's going into the blueprint.
I think Stones is the one who really wants to make the game harder for us.
Yeah.
No trees. No trees at all. Here's my factory. I need to build 45 refineries. Oh wait, I can't fit one in this spot. Okay, let's find a spot that it fits.
No, you don't build 45 refineries then. You build one refinery, you build another one somewhere else, you build another one somewhere else. To be fair, you can actually just clip everything, so...
Lie down there. That's it. Lie down. Stay here. You don't need to bark at everybody. You don't. Stay here. Come on, lie down. Hey. Lie down.
Okay, I think that over here is the place where my corner blueprint is going to shine.
Good girl.
Yeah, it fits in perfectly.
So.
Then over here I don't really want the walkway even. Oh. I would be so happy if I could get a... If I could get this factory done today.
I was going to try and do an elegant solution to this, but yeah, maybe not.
I do like elegant solutions.
Short of just lifting this belt off the ground a little bit, I don't think there is really an elegant way of putting this through here, but it is the underground where it's not going to get seen.
I mean, if it's underground.
It's in the shadows.
Yeah, basically. There's something not lining up here. Oh, I see what's not lining up here.
Oh no, all that stuff's gone into the one. Oh, I don't want to remove it. All the stuff I dismantled went into the hidden time capsule chest.
Oh, the hidden time capsule chest? Oh, right.
Yeah, the time capsule's got so many resources in it.
The Easter egg chest.
The Easter egg chest, yeah. How much fuel is left in this system? Because all I'm doing at the moment is emptying this tank of fuel, but I don't know where all the fuel's coming from. This line still has 400 in it.
Infinite fuel?
No, it can't be infinite fuel, surely. But all these pipes. Oh, is it? Hang on, are we still supplying fuel to it? I think we're still supplying fuel to it. Surely we're not. I am. We don't need any fuel anymore, right? Are we going to use normal fuel for anything now we've got turbo fuel?
I'm still using normal fuel, but I could just switch over to turbo fuel. I don't mind.
I mean, the only reason you're doing that is because you're not pulling the turbo fuel out of the... But to be fair, I need to set up liquid biofuel for you.
I mean, do we? Because now we have the hover pack.
Well...
I mean, I generally don't know if that's better or not, so...
It's... Okay, so it's the like combustible... I'm taking this off. I'm trying to actually drain the system to take it out, so... Trying to figure out why we're still getting fluid in it, and found it. So biofuel has the lowest acceleration. Fuel is the next one, and then this is ignoring solid fuel. Fuel is the next one, and then turbo fuel gives you the most acceleration. Yeah.
Okay.
Then it's like how long does the fuel last? So solid biofuel, not solid biofuel, so liquid biofuel lasts the longest. Fuel is the middle one, and turbo fuel runs out quite quickly, but it gives you loads of acceleration. So for like jumping around the map and stuff and exploring, turbo fuel's great. A little bit of liquid fuel can be great for if you can get the momentum. Biofuel can be great if you can get momentum, because it will carry you a long way, like maintain your sort of like flight for longer. So it's handy to have some of that. Fuel, I think, is redundant, because between the two of them, you're not gonna take fuel over one of the other two options.
Okay, I would say let's do turbo fuel for jetpacks then, for now. And then... yeah, just turbo fuel for jetpacks. And... you can do the liquid biofuel. If we have the extra mercer spheres, we can put them in a depot. Otherwise, we just make it and leave it.
So this floor isn't low enough to put a depot underneath, so I'm not sure where I'm going to put these 3 depots. I'm like, why is this thing emptying now? It's emptying. I'll get that back. How much fuel's in here? Oh my days. We've got like 4 containers full of fuel. I don't think there's enough space to put the rest of that fuel in.
I'm going to have to sort lighting in here. Do we have like windowed roofs, something like that?
There is a windowed roof, I don't think we unlocked it.
Okay. Yeah, good to know.
Do you want to move this again?
I think for now I am doing this.
structure. That's okay.
I mean, there's also just the option of doing this, right? Oh, railing is annoying to deconstruct.
Don't like wasting resources, so we'll pipe this back. All that piping will go back. I think we can lose this at this point, but it's just going to go one place, so ignore that for now.
He was that I wanted to do something like this.
We have rifle ammo.
Nice.
I know we haven't got enough fuel generators in yet, so I know we're not using all the heavy residue. So I've just put next to the fuel refineries, I've added another one in, so there's 11 in that line now. And that last one is doing ammo. No, it's not, it's doing the smokeless powder. But that's going into a dimensional depot, so we'll be able to we'll have to hand make ammo. But we're not going to make that much of it, so I mean, I should probably could put a compactor in to do it. Compactor, constructor. I am such an idiot. Like I've played how many hours of this game now, and I can't get this right.
I mean, Plexlix are still Plexlix as well, so.
Plugstugs are still Plugstugs, yeah. They're going to say that though. They have to, right?
They have to.
So, at this point, are we... We're not using the modular frame factory anymore, are we?
The first one...
Yeah.
Not really, no.
Is this a Mark 1 minus as well? It is, yeah. Ow. This thing. I didn't put rotors in. I didn't put rotors into the depot yet, did I?
Not sure. I don't know.
Did. Oh no, we do. Well, I think I actually might have put those in there by hand. 71 in there.
Manual depot uploader unlocked. Storage dimension and pocket dimension now connected both ways and stable. Parts can now be uploaded to the storage dimension directly from the inventory.
Ooh.
Note: the storage dimension now understands the boundaries of the pocket dimension and recognizes the distinction between matter belonging to the Pioneer's inventory and matter belonging to the Pioneer.
The window within the shallows within the deep, curling around itself separately, echoes strangely.
I'm sure strange is the correct term for what this must feel like to you.
So, that one is if you go to your inventory.
Yeah, you can upload now, right?
Upload to, yeah.
Does it just go instantly though?
No, it takes time as well.
Okay.
I think it goes on our unlocked speed because the upload can only be, so it's like having our own personal depot.
Okay.
It's also like having like 5 additional spots as well, because you can queue those 5 up to go in even if the depot's full.
Yeah.
It's like having 5 inventory slots.
Okay. Slowly but surely getting something done here.
Yeah.
The elevator, how... Wait, I can see how big it is, I can just build it. If I can find it. We unlocked the elevator, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there. Personal elevator, elevator floor stop.
Not that we're constantly running out of plastic, but we're not doing that great with plastic.
Oh, there's a belt running here, of course. Is there a belt running here? Probably. Also belt running here. Where is there no belt running?
Listen.
Although it doesn't need to be does it need to be centered? Kinda does need to be centered for my own sanity. But also probably just could be here. Encroaching on another object's clearance. Well, that's annoying.
She's still a very angry puppy. Okay.
If we do this, and then maybe I need to go one over.
Not sure why our casings are going so slow. We unlocked the hazmat suit. Hazmat suit.
We did, just at the end of the last stream.
Yeah.
Nope, that does not work.
Nuclear power is coming. I'm going to assume that this reactor doesn't melt down and blow up.
Knowing this game, probably not. That's a metal pillar, concrete pillar.
I'm coming for you, trees. Which ones? Which ones won't we miss? I don't want to take too many out, but I need a bit of wood and biofuel. I don't want to go fetch it from all the way over there. Let's try that. I need a little bit more.
Okay, that should be fine.
Do you go near radiation very much?
If the factories are built in a radiation biome, yes. Otherwise, no, not really.
There's a little bit of radiation by the aluminium, but like,
Yeah, but it's
not a lot.
it's if you go away from the aluminium though. So.
Yeah, it's by the waterfall.
Okay, I could probably also... No, I can't do the elevator here in the corner because there's a belt there. So, yes, I'm struggling to put in an elevator.
Because it's awkward, or just because you can't get it to fit where you want it to, or...
Because I can't fit it where I want it to.
Yeah. Trying to fit something into the space you've got available to you rather than having a space that's built specifically for it. Yeah, it's a pain. Why not have why like there's nothing stopping you from having like a section of wall and elevator built. Do you know like you've got that entrance that you've made?
Yeah. Oh, you mean make a blueprint that has it fit in?
Yeah. So when as soon as you put it in, you've got it straight away.
Yeah, kind of. I'm thinking, like, I'm just thinking where I really want to put it. Is it over here, like that, and then in there, or is it one out? I think it's just one out. The top part matters a lot more to me than the bottom part here. So I'm thinking of just putting in the elevator right here.
Still short. Oh wait, that noise is irritating me.
Milestone reached. Several parts more efficient and powerful than the human brain can now be made to compensate for many deficiencies otherwise encountered in future development efforts. The blender enables you to mix and/or combine parts and fluids for more complex recipes. Most importantly, project part number 6, the assembly director system, should be produced and delivered to the space elevator as soon as possible.
Is she calling us stupid?
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, new steel rotor.
For the hard drive?
Yeah, steel rotor, cast iron, coated iron canister is a happy alternative to having to ship plastic somewhere, but it's like, are we going to use it? Getting plastics, I mean, that iron canister probably would have been something that we could put in somewhere where we're doing, in fact, that might be one I use actually, so that I don't have to put plastic in somewhere to do the biofuel. Or I could just do the biofuel tagged onto the refinery where we've got the refinery. But anyway, yeah, steel rotor is an interesting one. 2 steel pipe to 6 copper wire instead of rods and screws.
That does sound like a good one.
Especially when you can make iron pipe, which the iron pipe means you don't need any steel to make the steel pipes, and then you can put that, and so basically from a copper and iron mine you can make rotors.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice recipe combo. But yeah, let's get another one on hard drives. Got 2 left. I think put some in the mat and the storage as well. No, I didn't. Okay. Have we got any left hanging around? Because
Really? Wire is too long. Oh. I cut off the power to the entire factory and now I can't get in anymore.
that's the interesting one.
Well, I can. I probably just need to put on the jetpack real quick.
Let's just top these things up. these manual factories need to move.
Manual factories?
Yeah. What's this one? Shoot. It's literally just up there. Should I check this one first? Plastic and plastic and cable. Not using this one on. Yeah, we are. Where's this one? Screws.
Let me just put in a T-junction here. No, not a power line junction. Power line T-junction.
Did I remove the truck that we had?
Which truck?
The truck, the actual truck. We did have one.
Truck, the actual truck. There we go. Don't think so. Also not sure anymore.
Come on, truck. Let's get this on. Let's get this show on the road. One thing the truck is good for is a high capacity of items. No, don't push that. It is a little bit of a pain to drive. I think we're just going to have to drive off the edge of it. There's a ramp down over here. We'll go over there, so we'll just drive off the edge. This truck has really good suspension. We ran into a tree. We don't use vehicles. I know we've got a couple of like tractors in and that, but like, the truck's not that bad actually.
I mean, it's not. It's just
For like stuff like
difficult
this,
to
like,
use.
there's a couple of it's not the nicest thing to use, but like now for instance, that factory has is really low on screws. And going and fetching screws from the two places where we've got storage of them is a little bit of a pain. So I was like, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to get a tractor. I'm just going to get a truck. I'm going to fill its inventory and I'm going to sit it next to it. So all I've got to do is take it out of its inventory and put it in. Every now and then I can make this journey. It's not a problem. I can't fit under there, so I'm going to go over. Screws.
Okay, this cable is hidden really nicely.
do the same for plastic as well. That would be quite useful. So, let's go this way. Oh, I'm looking at screws. This one gets frames.
Okay. I think this is a really clean way to connect power to the outside. Even if I do say so myself.
No wrong with saying that. I actually don't think we need this manufacturer making heavy modular frames anymore. I think this is the one that puts them into...
Wait, the one that the big factory or
No,
okay?
No, not the factory. No.
Like
it's the one that puts them into the depot, but like we've got spare in the phase 3.
Yeah, you can put it in there.
If we put the depots on those 3 containers so it all is all matching, there's no reason why plastic and rubber can't go in to the depots there to go into dimensional storage.
Yeah, what I would, I'm not sure. What I would prefer to happen is that we put heavy modular frames into a depot first at the place of production, and then the overflow will go to the output, and then the overflow will go to the sink, something like that. The problem with that is that we will have to fill a really big buffer with heavy modular frames before we can do anything, and yeah, it's just not happening right now.
I mean, that factory doesn't have the input to do the frames, though, right? To build that buffer, it's only doing something like half a frame a minute, isn't it?
Right now, yeah.
Or like 1 frame a minute, technically, isn't it? Because it's two manufacturers.
We could do something like this as well. Oh. Yeah, something like that. It has the capacity, if we upgrade it correctly, of doing almost 6 a minute. If we sloop it like 12. But that does require more input. The thing is, I did upgrade a bit of the input there. So we might have a higher capacity now. Not sure. I'm not 100% sure though. No, I need to power this elevator.
Supercomputer. AI limiter, high-speed connectors, and plastic. Nice. Radio control unit. It's got oscillators.
I can have.
So, right, we've got to make oscillators and computers and supercomputers and high-speed connectors and circuit boards. So
Yeah.
I think we need to hit as many drop zones as possible so we can get some hard drives to try and speed up this hard drive collection, because before we can really start on the next sort of factory line, I would like to do the computers and circuit board. We've got all the recipes to do all of that from quartz rather than plastic.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be the best line for the next factory. Oscillators take quartz anyway.
Why do we need oscillators? For supercomputers or?
Let's go back over here. So it's oscillators for the radio control unit. The alternate recipe for computers has oscillators in it.
Okay.
Which removes the plastic. And that oscillators and the crystals to make the the silicon components all come from quartz. So it makes sense that that factory can be based around quartz.
Mm-hmm.
It will remove the need to ship plastic to it. Because everything can come from the quartz. We just need high input quartz veins. Which I think I saw 2 pure ones somewhere. I'm not marking them on the map. That's oil. That's quartz, we're already using it. I think there's 3 quartz veins there though. I think there's 2 that we're on, and then I think there's a 3rd one near it. But before we do that, I want to make sure we get as many of these hard drives scanned as possible before we start accepting them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a normal, an impure, and a pure up there. See, that one to the north, there's 2 pure, that's the one I was thinking of. So to the north of where our we're already doing aluminium. No. In fact, no, it's over near where we're doing aluminium. There's more than 1 pure quartz vein, so that I think that'll be a great location to do this factory. We need to hit some drop ships. Now, I have a present for you, but I need to do something else first.
I like presents, so I'm not gonna say no to that. Those are normal foundations. I didn't want to know. No, those aren't normal. There we go.
Where's the easiest place for me to get coal from? It doesn't matter.
Getting nice looking power cables is a pain.
Separate. Okay, so bolted iron plate, 18 sheets and 50 screws makes 3 reinforced iron plate, and they come out at 15 a minute instead of a normal assembler running at 5 a minute. So that's quite cool. Fused quick wire. I thought we already had that as an option. No, that's fused wire.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm using the elevator.
So, fused quick wire is 1 Caterium, 5 copper, and makes 12 quick wire. Going into the quick wire cable, that is an awesome recipe. And we have a copper vein near our Caterium vein, so we could make that recipe. So if we needed a high amount of quick wire or even cable, we've got the 2 recipes. We're not going to make rubber concrete.
Okay, you got my attention again. Sorry, I was busy with the elevator. It's you can't just not be enthralled by an elevator.
Fused quick wire is a really nice recipe, coupled with quick wire cable. That's another. If you've got something that needs high input of cable. Yeah, first finished elevator. Yeah, it's the first time I've got an elevator in. That's a good one. But now I'm putting my last hard drive in. Lots of hard drives.
Oh.
This thing tears through screws so quick.
I'm not ignoring chat. I'm listening to the person I'm streaming with before I'm just rudely interrupting him to talk to chat the entire time. I let people finish their sentences. At least I try to.
I think I might upgrade stack size. Just about to add another.
There we go. Now let's put a wall here. Redo this beam again. Also, to be fair, I never ignored chat.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. I ignore Stosta though. That's a different case.
Okay. More 3 power poles. We're not there yet.
Alright, I should respond to that. Well... I don't really have a good response to that.
Ooh, scannable hard drives. That's got to be useful, right? Make 100 oscillators.
Oh, okay. Apparently I scared him away. Stosta has gone playing other video games now.
All the game pop-ups. You need to exit and enter a game 50 times for an achievement.
Ah. So that's why I don't think you see them. Oh, you do see them on stream actually. Cool. Okay. I mean,
that
I'm
would be
covering
whatnot.
them. I'm covering them with my camera, but you do see the Steam. Yeah, you do see the Steam pop-ups here in the in. Wait a second. I can get my hand here in this corner.
So well, doesn't that depend on whether or not you on how you're inputting your screen? So my screen capture is direct from the game.
Yeah,
So
mine as well.
nothing-
But
I don't get any
Steam
pop-ups over the top.
is a Steam overlay.
Ah, you see, mine's not coming from Steam. Mine's game capture, straight from game. So you won't get Steam.
Mine is right, sorry. Mine is a window capture. That's true.
Yeah, if you capture the window, it won't overlay. It won't do it. But if you do it as a straight from the game capture,
Well, let me see. What capture is it? This is. I think window
game
capture that I'm doing here.
It's
Is
got
there
a
a
little
game?
symbol next to it.
Is there a game capture? I don't
Yes,
see a game
it's got the little
capture.
It's got the little game pad.
No, I don't have that.
What? Oh, hang on. Yeah, that would be a good question. What? You're using OBS? Yeah, you do.
I am using OBS, but I am on a different operating system than you, so it's a different version of OBS. That's probably it.
Okay.
I am running Ubuntu, so.
How many options for inputs do you have then?
Most of them, but I don't think the game capture is in there. But this is strange. Wait. Let me check that first. So I have audio capture, browser, display capture. Well, a lot of other ones as well, like scene, screen capture, video capture, window capture. Color source, media source, scene, text, stuff like that. Yeah, I don't have a game capture.
That just seems weird. See, I've got application audio capture, audio input capture, audio output capture, browser, color, display, game, image slideshow, media source, scene, text, video capture device, and window capture.
Yeah, so it's. I mean, it is a different version. I know that. Like,
Yeah.
it's a different operating system, so it makes sense.
I mean, it doesn't. You've got every single other one except that.
Yeah.
And all it is capturing from a source on, like, it's no different to capturing a window. It's just specifically a game. It's odd how it's not there. I mean, yeah.
I don't know. Like,
No. It's
yeah.
just weird that they haven't done that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it can't be that much more difficult to specify or to specifically have a game capture than it is to have a window capture.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Like, I wouldn't know, but I don't find it that hard to believe. Just this is. I'm not going to. Just because, like, I know how finicky programming can be sometimes, because it's my job. So, I mean, I'm not that surprised by it. Just saying.
I am.
Yeah.
Would be another way for you to do it. Can you do it with this one?
Okay, this is just a weird part, and I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with it anymore. I think. Okay, so that is clipping out, so that's not good. No, it's not clipping out, and it doesn't seem to be clipping in. The only thing here is a wall sticking out a little bit.
Right. We have a new hard drive. And this one is diluted fuel package.
Or?
So this is heavy residue oil and water into fuel.
Okay, so it's just a more efficient way of making fuel, or?
Yeah, so it's rather than fuel being to fuel.
Mm-hmm.
How would you do that? It's diluted packaged fuel. So you'd use a refinery. What's fuel at the moment? 6 residue, right? I think I'm making it. I think I'm using 6, so I can. Oh, that's gonna make that huge. Oh, new power. Right. So basically, I think at the moment the recipe I'm using for fuel is 6 heavy oil residue into 2 fuel. I have to check it out. Surely this is just the refinery's got to output fuel, so the fact that it's packaged fuel is sort of like unless it actually puts out packaged without a package. I don't know.
I mean, can it output a package without a package? That just seems weird.
Oh no! It's because it's packaged water going in. I was trying. It just dawned on me how it's working. Okay, so it's a solid and liquid input with a solid output. It's reusing the package of the water to make packaged fuel on the outside. So you'd have to add steps, and it's a little bit more power usage because you'd have to pump in the water into a packager, get that packager and take the packager and then you got to pump water into a packager and pump the packaged water into the refinery as a solid input.
Yeah.
And then pump the heavy oil in separately, and then fuel output as a solid packaged fuel, pre-packaged fuel.
Yeah. Okay.
There is a bunch of canisters that you can get that are non-plastic. Yeah, that's absolutely right. But you're gonna have usually you're gonna have that plastic anyway, aren't you, from refining crude to get the heavy residue. Like I've got 46 refineries making rubber and plastic, outputting like 460 heavy oil. And at 460 heavy oil a minute, that then could be the fuel refineries could be then changed into, instead of having 10 fuel refineries, I can put in like 15. 15 or more. I like that recipe. That's a cool one. It's like it's allowing a huge expansion on fuel and power production. Good morning, Isla. And then the alternate option on this one is a heavy oil residue, which is 3 crude oil to 4 residue with plastic output. I can't remember what the there's one of those already, isn't there? Plastic resin. Where is it? Where's this one?
This might work.
Oh no, it's fuel.
Oh
Crude
no,
into
that's going.
fuel with cast off.
That's clipping through the ground. Why does this not work? Walkways are strange.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, messed up. I think I'm out of hard drives. You got any hard drives?
Oh no, never mind. Walkways aren't strange. I'm just on
Are you
a.
strange?
Yeah, that's maybe.
Sometimes you not.
I think I can just do this, right? And then have the industrial railing going down. And then I can do this one. And then we can do the stairs.
We're getting low on plastic.
I think I'm almost done with the outside.
The outside
For this building. Like, outside to inside, I would say, and then I need to finish off the roof and how I want to interact with this cliff face. Well, I don't think that's that big of an issue. I'm just going to encase this in foundation in here. Maybe leave a rock in here at some stage. And then I want to do some lighting on the inside. Oh, still a bit of stuff to do. Let me go ahead and fix up the power cables first.
not to. Right, tier 8.
Oh, are we working on tier 8 now? Oh.
Pressurized systems. Oh, there we go. That's the one we want. Can we not make this yet?
I love how every time I get close to the elevator, it starts playing the elevator music. I feel like that's the only thing it actually uses the power for.
that anytime soon. I think that one can't be done without that one. Yeah. Go, stay. Alright. Stay here, really. Okay, stay here.
Oh, it's not a T-junction, it's a corner. Or is it a T-junction? It could be a T-junction. I'll just make it a T-junction.
Which one? Oh. The wall.
Yeah, the power cables. Oh wait,
What's 400?
is this not aligning? No, this is aligning, okay.
We can't make cooling systems without, can we? We don't happen to have cooling systems that we've picked up from Dropboxes anywhere, right?
Not that I know of, no. I guess. Okay.
Lock both these in there as well.
Yeah, it's okay. That probably shouldn't be floating.
Are you using copper wire?
No. I mean, yes. Wait, yes, I am. Sorry, I'm not. I don't know what I'm using. But I probably am using cable and copper wire, yeah. Okay, so this seems connected, and it also seems like it's like suspended from walls. Can probably help that along a bit by giving it a few more support pillars.
You can't do this research without having it in your inventory. That's fine.
Dimensional expansion increased to 300%. New understanding of matter manipulation technology allows the dimensional storage to deconstruct all matter to the subatomic level, storing its elementary particles until the part is recalled.
You are digging into deeper layers. Shallow matter contains window symphonies and void songs and deep echoes.
It is fascinating what one can find out simply by looking closer.
Maybe just keep it simple. No, that's too simple.
Something I know I've definitely got in here I need and I can't remember what it is. Just gonna let's check again.
Now, for over here. This also needs to be corner.
Looks like our motors have stopped again.
What do you mean?
Motors have stopped being produced.
In the tier 3 factory?
In the one that puts them into the depot.
Oh, okay. Because the phase 3 factory would be my fault.
Rifle and rifle ammo unlocked. A long-range weapon and rapid-fire ammunition, only to be used for the defense or acquisition of fixed property. Conveniently, this includes everything of value on this planet.
Cool. T-junction. Oh, no. That corner is not incorrectly. Okay. Now, I already have this pillar in here. I probably just want to use this one. Now the big question is, if I do this, am I going to be sad that it isn't aligning? Not really. So now almost everything is aligned. I can take this one out and put a T-junction here. And seeing as this one will be close to a wall, I think. No, let's do a corner for now. No, it's going to be close to a wall. I think I can get away with this. The really nice thing about the hover pack is also that you can have a perfectly top-down view.
Yeah. It is fast to get about on the jump pack though.
Yeah, but for building this is absolutely the way to go. Oh.
just looped it by mistake. Not such a big issue. We don't need to do that.
There we go. All the power is connected now. And okay, this looks decent. Now, what do I do about the roof?
How do you mean?
Yeah, I need to get the roof in, and I need to get like a little bit more wall in here, I guess. I'm thinking of just doing this with foundations.
Coal. Need coal. Where can I get coal from? You've got a factory with some coal in there, haven't you?
I do. I think.
That one on that side by it seems. There's no buffer for it, there is there.
No, coal is just going in. Yeah, I don't mind parts of these walls sticking out inside the factory here. I might just leave that the way it is.
It uses a lot of coal, doesn't it?
Which factory?
This line wherever this coal's going. Or is it synced if it doesn't get used?
Which
Coal at the
factory?
back. The coal at the back. You're going to use them one coal,
Oh,
aren't you?
oh, the phase 3 factory, or
Yeah. No, this one. It's what's phase 3. You want to use coal?
the phase 3 won't
Yeah,
use
good
coal
one.
for steel, yeah. The heavy frame factory.
The heavy frame factory at the back, yeah.
That one also uses a lot of coal because it is making steel as well. So yes. I'm never thinking raw resources, by the way. I'm only thinking end products. Okay, let me see if I can unlock the window roof. Windowed roof, if we have that.
Does it get enough coal? Doesn't look like it does.
No, I don't think so.
I don't
Like
think it's-
all of the inputs there should probably be upgraded at some point.
Oh, that's a good point. You're on Mark 4 belts? Have you done the Mark 5 belts yet?
Maybe. I've done Mark 5 bells in a few places. Definitely not all of them. It's so strange to not be hovering again when you switch back to the jetpack. Where am I going? Right, I was going to the awesome shop. I think we're also at a point where we can actually start about thinking to deconstruct a starter base, except for the little copper factory thing. Right.
We just need to make sure that everything that's being depoted at the starter base is then
Depot somewhere else, yeah.
yeah. That's tier 5 all the way through for coal.
Okay.
It's now backing up.
Aha, glass roof. Oh, the roof materials. Okay, I see. I kind of want all of these. Do you have tickets left?
No.
Uh,
Right,
Really?
we're not unlocked the roofs yet.
not the roof materials, so no.
What's this one? You have an iron mine here you're not using.
I mean, I'm not using all the resources on the map yet, no?
No, this one over here in the modular, in the heavy frames factory.
The heavy modular frame factory. Is there an iron node that I'm not using?
There's a mine on it, it's just not belted in.
Oh, right, that one. Yeah, but that one isn't for the heavy modular frames. That one we are going to use for the basic iron necessities over there. So if we can upgrade the belts there, and no, if we can get the heavy modular frames recipes, we can take out the screws. And then we can use those 2 iron nodes for iron plates, rods and screws, and that will be our depot spot for them. That was the idea.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to buy the glass roof then.
So we're waiting on a recipe for that then, aren't we?
Decoration and organization go
Yes.
Fix it HQ
Is that the
custodian.
one, is that the one that we
always
is
say.
that the one that
Use
we're
of
waiting
these
on that recipe
customizer
for? The one that we
features
took
does
the
not
recipe we took
guarantee
about
an
earlier?
aesthetically pleasing or
Yeah.
user-friendly factory. That's the part that requires knowledge and
No,
skill.
not clean pipeline. Don't like those.
I mean,
Don't waste tokens.
it's 1 token.
That's fine. I'm joking.
If I was going to, if I was going to run around with the 1 token, I would have never used it.
There's a box next to the shop to put tokens in that are unused.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't know how long there was literally 1 token sat in that box for ages.
Yeah, so I could have probably used something, taken something else, but
That's right. Doesn't matter what it's spent on. You're going to unlock everything anyway.
yeah.
Whereabouts are you?
I'm heading back to my building to hopefully put roofs on it. Well, put 1 roof on it, but the way the game works is multiple roofs, which is strange.
I'll do this first then. Let's go do this in here.
Okay. Oh, I do have different wall materials already, so I could start using steel and concrete walls next time. I kind of want to use the concrete walls over the rest here. There we go. Roofs, roof material, glass roof. Okay.
Okay.
I think I'm doing another foundation in here, layer in here.
Let's do it. I can't even remember what I was doing.
Oh, that's a flat roof.
Do I have something? I feel like I had something in for this.
Probably going to do something cleaner with the foundations as well in a little bit. There we go. And these can just go all the way over there. Well, what paints do we have for this? Okay, painting them doesn't really matter apparently. Okay. Not blueprints. Balls. Or roofs. So let me just finish this roof as fast as I can, and then I will be pretty happy. Okay. Yeah, those couldn't be a few more windows.
Oh, how long was I muted for? I've literally just been talking to you for like the last couple of minutes. I'm just saying my mute one. I wondered why you weren't talking back to me.
Yeah.
Like, he must be really focused. I was going to say, it'd been once we do tear this down, and if we have like a central base area where the space elevator gets moved to, with the hub, the MAM, the construction station, and the research station. Sorry, the equipment workshop.
Yeah.
And then like a little sort of warehouse garage where spare trucks and that can be parked for the ones that we drive. And then in there as well can be a constructor, a assembler, and a manufacturer, all slooped up. So when we need to do a little bit of crafting for something, specialized items usually, like shards. I've just done one for ammo for the rifle, so that it's takes less resources. Something where we're going to have a small finite amount that we need to do right now, and that we could just grab the necessary resources from the depot rather than having to go gather stuff, because it only needs like 200-300 whatever put in. And those buildings can be slooped so that we're reducing the amount of time we need to spend there doing it.
I mean,
like for instance, I'm making gas filters at the moment from one, so that I can come and bring you the hazmat suit with some filters.
I mean, kind of. I like the idea for now, but I would like to go one step further once we're at that point and just say we build all of those little machines around the home base, and then like have resources come to the space elevator, have some kind of dedicated storage, and from the dedicated storage we can have like a few crafters above that make those specialized items that we just want to make out of excess resources.
Okay.
But yeah, like having, on the other hand, having those 3 machines in, like you said, just in case, probably also like useful. And I see no reason not to have them. Yeah.
Okay, right. Let's wrap up with all the stuff so I can clear my inventory, and then I can come over to you.
I really need to make a blueprint for this, don't I? I really do need to make a blueprint for this. Okay, let me do that first. I really need to become better in picking my icons, but okay.
Right. I need plastic. I don't.
Like, I was planning to do some train blueprints today. Yeah.
I was too.
Okay, I like this one. Why is it 5x? Did I build it in a 5x5 blueprint?
Ice has stopped.
Pipes.
This goes for so much wire.
Let's say that. Now, I'm also thinking that if I... Can't I then also just put a flat roof in here? Yeah. Cool. Make it too high. Pick up the hazmat suit first before I can't reach it anymore. Where is it? There we go. It looks like it was made for me.
Because it was.
Yeah.
Isn't that what she says?
Yes.
It's one of Ada's quotes, isn't it?
Yes.
Or it was her dad joke, wasn't it?
I think it is. You could qualify that as a dad joke, definitely.
Okay. I can't remember what the plan was.
Yeah, let's save this. My plan, putting in this roof. And I know it's a pretty flat roof. There we go. I still think it looks decent. I would like it to be a bit wider. Problem is that I can't really make it too much wider, because we have the hallway there. Oh, and it is overlapping here. Oh, which is fine. Okay.
Where is there? Have you got a buffer on your heavy modular frames?
Yes.
Let's depot that one.
Don't think there's going to be much in there though.
Because it's sending the primary, it's sending it all that way, isn't it?
Safety first. We will be putting railings around all of the windows. I do not want people walking on the windows and falling through.
Okay, that's done. So what's left over here to do? Repurpose this. Okay, right. Putting the screws into this, I don't need the screws anymore. Because this is going to be what it's not going to be.
No, and maybe also put railings around the edge of the building. I used all our iron rods to make railings. That's funny.
There'll be some more that goes in. It's just because it's only 30 a minute.
Yeah. Think I should have probably paid attention to how I oriented these. But they all seem to be oriented towards the window, so I'm fine with that.
So apparently this can be made in a crafting bench. I didn't see it. Did I go past it somehow? There's a radio control unit, there is.
But oh, it can be made here. Now I don't have to make it myself. No, I don't have to put the machine in for it into it.
So, a minute.
Yep.
I need oscillators.
Okay, so there kind of still is this section. Which doesn't really have walls and it's just plain old foundations, but I think we can kind of solve that.
Oh shit, no. Stop. Oh no, it's looped already. That's fine. Crystal oscillators. For a manufacturer as well.
And now I just hover over to the other side really slowly. Actually not that slowly, it's just that this is a big building.
I don't know if that's far enough out of the way. Let's see if we can get one on here. Can we get a belt on there? Should be able to, right?
That one is the wrong way around. I think that is the bottom building of the phase 3 factory done. Yeah, I would say that it's completely done. The elevator is in. Power is connected. I mean, I might have to do some lighting in the basement or the middle part here. Come on, elevator. The one annoying thing is the elevator is kind of slow.
Cable and reinforcement. Oh, cable.
Okay, even the inside doesn't look bad. I mean, I'm thinking of putting railings around the machines. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, go all of the rods that I need.
not too bad. It's ugly, but it's not too bad. It's doing a job.
Oh, your build.
I haven't built anything. I'm not building anything. It's not my build. Don't take any credit for this build. But it's doing a job. And that's what matters.
Okay, if you say so.
I mean, I don't know where you want to build this sort of stuff, so I'm just going to continue to, when I need something, to put it in, and then when we're going to build a factory for it, then we can decide where it's going. So rather than just start building factories, it's like,
That's completely fine by me.
so there is some expanding machines coming around the space elevator. But they're just ones that just do a handful of stuff. They need to do some, provide a certain resource for a short period of time.
I think for this build, I do want to put in railings in the center, like in the on the production floor of the building. I want to do a little bit more of interior decorating, but I do think I'm going to make blueprints for railings first before I start just putting the normal industrial railings down. I think I'm going to use the modern ones, or maybe a few of the more of the other ones, and make a small blueprint that is only half a foundation wide. That gives me a little bit more room to yeah, like really put the railings in where I want to.
I've not built with them yet, so
Like the industrial railings are one foundation wide, so you're pretty limited in how you deal with those. Like I want a railing in here, and probably around here. And I think I'm going to want a ramp going up here.
aluminium casings. Maybe we should have put more aluminium casings in.
I think the problem is that the aluminium casings aren't really they are after the aluminium sheets, so most of the aluminium is first going to the sheets and then to the casings, and the problem is that we're not having a lot of refineries in, and we have a decent amount of aluminium sheet assemblers in, much more than we need for the refineries. So you could just take out a few of these assemblers or underclock them to 0% or something like that, and that will also solve the issue. Yeah, I think the inside is going to be for next time. Something like that. This can function as an internal walkway as well, so I'm probably going to use it. Use it as such. Yeah, that's cool. And then we can walk around here. This is the only thing that's a little bit cluttered. Didn't really have a choice here. I could just make a little ramp over it as well, and then into here. And then this can just stay the way it is for now, I feel. Or no, I do want the frames around that.
Might be enough. Might not be. Can't remember. There we go.
Milestone reached. The resource well pressurizer and extractor can harvest nitrogen, crude oil, and water from underground wells. Nitrogen, being a gas,
oil.
does not need pumps for pipeline
And
transportation.
nitrogen gas.
Fixit does not
Nice.
process most of your metrics, but I do. According to Fixit predictions, you are exploiting this planet with unexpected efficiency. They did always struggle to see the true potential of things. Nothing about you is unexpected to me, and therefore you are performing exactly as expected.
Let's see, we can also just put in some lights here. So, fix it. Ada, can I just ask a little question? Why are these lights like not one foundation? Like, why are they bigger than a foundation? You're like 10 by 10 instead of 8 by 8. And they also require power. Why would I ever use those lights? I'm just going to use this place, I think.
No idea. I don't know the answer to the question.
Like, you have like these ceiling lights, and they are not one foundation by one foundation. They are like just a little bit larger than a foundation in all directions.
Yeah.
Like, during the day, this factory looks good on the inside. During the night, I feel it's a little bit dark. It's like a haunted factory. Although you still get light from the ceiling windows, so it's not that bad. Yeah, okay.
I've done a bit of spring cleaning as well.
Okay.
You can actually make the nobelisks now as well.
Okay.
So
Should we?
don't need to buy explosives anymore.
I mean, I haven't even used the explosive yet. Hey, my one factory is done. I am incredibly happy. I can use my elevator here.
I'm going to suggest that half the factory's done, right?
Well, yeah.
You've done the lower segment of it, like the first half of it, right?
Yeah, if we say that this is one big factory, if you look at it, and production-wise it is, like building-wise and aesthetics-wise, there are two separate factories, right?
Depends on how you link them up the mountain. I think you could still do, like, you can continue your glass fronted front door with a lift going up where the inputs come up the top and link the two together.
Oh, and maybe
So, like, this is factory 1, that's factory 2, and then all the inputs come up together with a glass tower input line.
I mean, that already is part of the plan, so and part of that is built, so they are connected in that way. But it's more like a conveyor belt lane that's going up and connecting them, right? I could also put in a personnel elevator that goes up the cliffside next to the belts into the top build. Oh, I'm going to have to figure out how I want to do the overhang. Maybe I wanna use the same kind of walls on the top part because it is the same factory, and that way I will have more done a lot quicker. And I don't have that much inspiration either, so making an entirely new design, or kind of new design, is probably going to be difficult. It's definitely not going to be for today though.
I don't know how to steal pipes.
Okay. Wait, I see a red light. I see a red light over there. Why do I have a red light?
It either doesn't have power or doesn't have a recipe.
Yeah?
Because otherwise it'd be idle if it was waiting on products.
Let me edit this one. This is a production.
We have 56 more to make, but we need pipes, so we'll wait on that.
Shift
Back.
takes.
I'll look at this one. It's actually we're going to use that. We'll put passengers in there. We'll do this research.
And then this one will be the roof.
Cluster Nobelisk unlocked. This type of Nobelisk detonates into multiple smaller explosions. Can be used for clearing large areas of vegetation and other inconveniences. Addendum. Inconveniences, in this case, is
Okay.
not defined to include persistent family members, raccoons, student death, the sunrise, peer performance reviews, neighbors learning to play the saxophone, phone calls, or your favorite show getting cancelled.
Oh, can't make that one yet.
Oh, you can also change the elevator music, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's interesting. In fact, casings have completely stopped.
Okay, where is my red light here that I saw? Over here.
I'm gonna have to go check out the.
Why do you have a red light? Because you are not connected to power. Why are you not connected to power? Because I took out your power connector. Okay. There we go. All back up and running. All good.
What are you talking about?
I can also hang these from the ceiling if I want to.
More stators in. Some space for some rotors in there. Okay. This is just gonna have to stay here because I don't have the other stuff we need for it. So we've got this back. Thank you. I mean, if we're gonna have filters, I might as well just have filters, right?
I'm just staying in this elevator forever. I mean, it's got a built-in jukebox. Can we turn this up? I mean, why is there no elevator music slider for the volume?
That I can't answer for you, I'm afraid.
Oh, maybe I should do this as well. There's a, maybe for you as well, there is a streamer mode, like mute licensed music under audio settings.
How do you mean? What, sorry? Oh, you mean in the game?
Yeah. So maybe there is licensed music in here somewhere. So.
Oh, yeah. I haven't even checked the VODs to see if there's
Me neither.
I haven't seen if there's any muted. Because the only music I make, the only music I use is music I've made.
Okay.
I'm gonna go check VOD actually. I'm gonna need to change this screen because otherwise it will come through to you guys.
Well, anyways.
Just mute that for a minute.
I mean, not that it really is going to make a difference right now, you know, but... I mean, I haven't had any, like, notification from Twitch for that, so I assume it's fine.
What, for the silencing?
Yeah, like...
It just silences without...
No, if you... Like, maybe if it's just like a little bit of time. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I do know that you get like not an entire copyright claim strike, but they take it out and notify you. If it happens too much, they'll do more stuff, I guess. But it's mostly because Twitch is liable for those kind of things as well.
Came up on some, so that's why I took music out completely, because I did have a stream that had some muted. It was meant to be copyright free music, but somewhere in the playlist or somewhere along the lines, something that had a copyright was in there.
Yeah.
And they muted a section of the stream, but I never got an email notification for it.
Okay. Do you remember what the emotes were? Like the emote button?
T. Press and hold.
T? Oh, press and hold.
Yeah, there we go, we're back.
There we go.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like I've had anything taken out. What I think might be the licensed music is... whoops. I didn't mean to click respawn then. Why did I click respawn?
That's that kind of clap. Wait, did you just drop your entire inventory and respawn?
Somewhere I must have a death crate. Where did that die? There it is. I bet it's the mute. So although I've turned it off, I've muted it anyway, and I haven't actually been in the elevator.
It might be, yeah.
But it could be the elevator music. But the other thing it could be is some of the music you get from the awesome shop.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's probably fine.
Alright, medication time.
Okay, I'm so glad this is finished. I need a screenshot of this.
Oops. Jeez. Can't take my medication properly. Right. Okay, so
I mean, oh wait, hide UI? Why is the autosave still in there? Autosave go away.
high-speed connectors.
Okay, there we go.
I know, girly.
I think I'm going to stop for today. Like I said, I have other plans as well.
No problem at all. I've
So,
got a few things that I need to get done. Anyway, which I plan to do after stream rather than this morning, so that's no worries at all. I'm not
Perfect.
happy perhaps to
I'll be working on this side of the factory next time. And then connect all the builds, and by then Phantom will probably be done with phase 4. So
sorry, I'm trying to make sure I've got these things on my to-do list to make sure I come back to them.
you know that if you don't argue with me, you're in agreement, right?
I mean...
So I just said I'm doing the top part of the build, and by then you're going to be done with phase 4.
I mean, yeah. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not.
It's possible as well, so.
I need more hard drives. I've got to go out looking for hard drives. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same for me. It's just I gotta get ready. I gotta take a shower. I still need to make some things, like cook some things for tonight. And I think I gotta be ready in about an hour or two, something like that. So it leaves me a little bit of time to make sure that everything's ready. And gaming will have to wait. When is the next time that we're continuing this?
Well, I'm actually off for a week this week, so...
You mean you still have time each week? Yeah, I was thinking like on Thursday I could stream in the morning, but again we have I have family coming over again, so tonight's with friends, tomorrow's with family again. So I probably won't be streaming in the morning. You need to leave in 10 minutes. Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Same to you. So probably not tomorrow. I won't be streaming. Then Friday I could. Might want to get some other stuff done though. But maybe we stream in the morning and then I make sure that I have some extra time in the evening. Something like that. That could be it. And then Saturday, Sunday, I don't have any particular plans yet during the day. So, like, I haven't made any plans past today. It was like 1 year at a time, you know.
Yeah.
Next year is for next year.
I mean, I'm easy. I mean, you could drop me a message on Discord. Most of this week, I'm probably gonna stream most days, longer streams.
Yeah.
So I should be about to be on anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
Depending on how your plans change, just let me know. We can say at the moment then that Saturday and Sunday we'll probably stream.
Yeah, let's say Sunday for sure. Saturday probably. Maybe I want to do something else on Satisfactory on Saturday, so I'm not sure about that yet.
That's alright.
But yeah, let's call it here. Thank you for the shorter stream this time. It was still really fun. So
yeah, and we'll we'll continue this next time.
Yep.
All right. Thank you very much.
Saved on. I just need to make sure that I save it. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Okay. No, thank you. And I'll see you next time.
Absolutely. See you next time. Have a good one. Enjoy your day and Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so we'll end it here. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for being here. Hope to see you next time. And Happy New Year. Bye.